Yeah, what was I pulling up?
You're pulling up that tweet that AOC had. That it was okay. So for anybody who doesn't, has been living under a rock, obviously AOC just completely dropped the ball. You could call it abandoning the movement. You could call it stabbing the left in the back. You could call it selling out. You could call it a lot of things. Bad strategy would be the nicest thing that you could call it. We've called it a lot of things on this podcast. So when people asked her why vote to impeach Donald Trump if it has no chance of succeeding, she says, quote, a few reasons. Sometimes it's to get members on the record so people can't make excuses later. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I can't take it, dude. I couldn't fucking take it when I read that shit. I wanted to pull out my eyes, dude. That had to be on purpose. It had to be on purpose, dude. She knew exactly what she was doing when she typed this out. She said, continuing, sometimes these votes create real political pressure that forces developments. I'm losing my fucking mind, dude. I can't believe this. This seems like a spit in the face from AOC. Am I wrong? Sometimes with a historical record. This has to be her. This has to be her talking shit. This has to be her throwing shade, dude.
And also, it's just infuriating because it's like, it just proves that she understands the logic of why the whole force the vote thing, which obviously has fizzled out by now. And I don't think that we should continue to cause divides on the left over it. It's not like we need to all fracture off and stop working together. But it does piss me off. Agreed that, whether or not AOC actually wanted to go along with the force the vote movement is a different story. But she's clearly acknowledging here that she understands the logic behind it, which is frustrating because at the time she kind of pretended to have.
You mean like 1 week ago?
Yeah, like she pretended like it was this illogical thing that didn't make sense for reasons X, Y, and Z. Well, X, Y, Z. Here you go. These are 3 reasons why pretty much exactly the same argument would be made for that strategy. And again, it's not like force the vote was ever going to succeed in actually achieving Medicare for all. I see the straw man so many times. It's like, well, why would you have a vote if you can't even get the votes you need? What's the point of doing that? That's just going to make the left look bad.
Literally read this tweet right now.
Sometimes these votes create real political pressure that forces developments. Guess who has the House, the Senate, and the presidency right now? And guess who's about to be gone from Washington, D.C., literally in less than 2 weeks? Donald Trump. So why is it more important to create political pressure to get someone gone who's about to be gone in 2 weeks than it is to create political pressure behind healthcare, which millions of people in this country have lost or do not have, are going into debt for, are dying because of their lack of?
Bro, it's really popular and corporations are going to shell out you fucking cash, dude. It's so obvious, man. This is painful. It's painful, dude, because, I really wanted a lot from AOC and, I'm starting to come around to these. I'm not going to say that we don't need her. And, she did the other day just say no new laws in the wake of this fucking, riot or, mutiny at the Capitol, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, okay, fine. She's not enemy number one, but I'm just like, don't ask me to fucking donate to your campaign if you're not going to fight for the fucking shit that you literally campaigned on. You were supposed to be the Medicare for all person. You were supposed to be the one. You were supposed to be there on the Green New Deal and the Medicare for all. And you were like, I don't care if I get reelected. I'm there to fight for the people. I'm there to bring activist energy to Washington, all blah, 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 blah. We all supported you. We all championed you. And you're doing this shit. It's so transparently horse shit. It's fucked up. It's wrong. This is immoral. And this is also a clear jab at everybody that was pushing for force the vote. So don't fucking tell me anything about unity.
Yeah. And again, I'm in agreement with AOC that we absolutely need a historical record on, Donald Trump, on let's get these Republicans on record. Which of them are complicit in the insurrection, in the undermining of our democracy? Which of them are not? But again, Donald Trump is about to no longer be the president. So why not get a historical record on who supports in universal health care during a pandemic?
That'll cost you some power. It'll cost you some clout on Capitol Hill.
But apparently. It won't even cost her. It really won't even cost her power. If anything, it would amplify her voice. Again, as I mentioned a million times, she could be going on every cable news network.
Well, she was trying to get that committee seat that she was never going to get.
Yeah, exactly. How did that go?
Exactly.
So there's really and again, she just got reelected by a sweeping margin. Again, we're not trying to relitigate the events that went down over force the vote. Because again, I don't think it's worth just fracturing the entire.
I couldn't let that
movement.
go after I saw that. That was
Again,
yesterday. That was last night. I couldn't let that go after you showed me that. I was like, my blood boiled, dude. That felt like something bad, dude. I don't know. That fucking made me mad when I read that. I couldn't believe it. I was like, about healthcare? You're gonna come and jeer at the people that you fight fucking screwed out of health? Are you fucking kidding? I don't know.
And the detractors of force the vote could make the same arguments against impeachment that they were making just a week ago against force the vote. People like, Vosh, who we were roasting on our channel for, it's not going to pass anyway. So what's the point of doing it?
Biden Vosh.
Yeah. The impeachment is likely not going to pass the Senate. Are you going to argue that means that
it might though? It has a small chance now, but we're going to get into that again.
Frankly, I don't think it probably will. Just to keep it real, only 10 Republicans voted for impeachment in the House, and there's like a shit ton more people in the House than in the Senate. So I really don't think it's going to happen. But again, you could use the same logic that the anti-force the voters used for impeachment, which is why do it if it's not going to help or whatever.